Hello YouTube and welcome to a video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raid starting on the 13th of February running through to the 19th of February, which is Project Titan week 221. We hope you'll continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even gift us $1 for pizza using the link in our description, because any support you give us really does motivate us to make these early raid intel videos, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be 1 gun, friendly fire, and limited health regen. And using the intel skips, you can begin by destroying the 4 panels at Satellite Dish. This will open up the circle for Baal at the chemical refinery, and beating this boss will allow you to head into Sector 2. Gargoyle needs 2 intels at Missile Site Ruins before you can defend the node at Salamander. Then you can head to Testing Zone to beat the Flying Titan. And Supercomputer just requires 4 panels to be destroyed at Testing Zone. Then you can fight Quantum at the building in the sea. With Gargoyle and Supercomputer defeated, you can advance into Sector 3. Cerberus requires 2 intels at Prototype Workshop before you can head up to Lava Shield to interrogate 1 guy and also grab 1 intel up there. After that, you'll need to press 4 nodes at Scandium Mine before finally putting a password into the node at Red Phoenix. Doing all of that will open up the final Titan battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the critical raid. And if you're looking for the black boxes on critical this week, there are 2 in Sector 1. The first at Ancient Harbour and the other is at Chemical Refinery. Then there'll be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Testing Zone with the other at Missile Site Ruins, and finally there's 2 in Sector 3, the first at Red Phoenix with the last one being at Prototype Workshop. In summary, the modifiers are going to make for some difficult raids this week, depending on who you're playing with. The combination of friendly fire and limited health regen will likely mean you need more syringes than normal, and if you have a few team battles amongst your squad, you could easily find yourself out of syringes when you need them the most during the actual raid. Our top tip would be to try and ignore a few accidental bullets from teammates, because if you don't, it will probably make the raid much longer and harder to complete. The last modifier on the list this week is 1 gun, and it can make some of the boss battles and intel gathers a bit harder. But the key here is remembering that you aren't locked into that 1 gun for the full raid, and can change your preset or weapons whenever you want. So often people change before and after each Titan battle. As for the intel trail, we're looking at a fairly nice critical week, with most squads by now having mastered getting the panels at Satellite Dish from the ground. So if you can do that, it will save some time. Next up is Gargoyle, and depending on your squad's ability, you could send 2 people to get the intel, while the other 2 people start clearing out Salamander. And then once everyone is ready, you could do the hack. However you choose, don't worry about the panels needed for Supercomputer until after you beat Gargoyle. This way the base is empty and you can easily run around and get all 4 panels at Testing Zone. Finally, as you move into Sector 3, Cerberus requires a lot of different jobs to complete. But again, working in 2s can make shorter work of the intel and interrogation. Then as a team you can all head to Scandium Mine for the hands on the nodes, before sending a parachuter from the bivouac down to the Red Phoenix node. Overall, the length of this raid is going to be very subjective, but between 1 hour and 90 minutes will probably be right for most squads that can avoid friendly fire kills. Otherwise, expect 2 hours or more depending on who you play with. But let us know in the comments if you run into any other problems and we'll try to help out, so you can finish the raid and earn those rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. This means you can start by destroying the 3 panels at Chemical Refinery, and then entering the arena there to fight Baal. After you win that fight, you can head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 3 intels at Camp Salamander, before interrogating the 2 redheads, 1 at Camp Phoenix, and the other down at Missile Site Ruins. Once you've interrogated both guys, you'll need to input the password into the node at Testing Zone, to open up the arena there to fight the Flying Titan. For Supercomputer, there's no intel required this time, so you can just go straight to the Quantum boss battle at the building in the sea. With Gargoyle defeated and Supercomputer destroyed, you can head into Sector 3. Cerberus just requires the hack and defend of the node at Scandium Mine. This will unlock the last Titan battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular or low raids. And if you're looking for the black box raid chests on regular or low this week, there are 2 boxes in Sector 1. The first is at Chemical Refinery and the other is at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 more in Sector 2, the first at Salamander and the other at Missile Site Ruins. And finally there's 2 boxes in Sector 3, the first at Scandium Mine with the last one being at No Man's Land. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our Intel and Black Box video enough to leave a like and comment, plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. Please also let your friends know about our channel, because all of your support drives us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.